Hey sis, it's me, it's Donna. So, I'm having a conversation with a girl, and it got me to thinking. I'm up here just like, we're walking through the mall, we're talking. Don't really know her that good, but I'm just talking to her. So we were talking about men, and we get to talking about how you get with a guy and if things don't work out, she said, and then she's like, oh, it's the devil, it's Satan. So hold on for a minute. Is it Satan, or is it that you were being lustful? This man, he looks nice, and he's selling you dreams and telling you what he's going to do to you and all that stuff. So you go ahead and you take him at his word. You start sleeping together and all that stuff before really getting to know each other. Come on now, ladies, keep it real. So you start sleeping with him, and the sex is good and everything, but he's not for you. You start to see some red flags. Let's talk about those red flags. So you start to see that when he gets mad, he gets mad, he goes full in, right? So you still don't leave him alone, because every time you all have sex and stuff, it's all good, it's all good. So it's not that everybody that you meet and, people who do you bad and stuff like that, everything's not Satan. Sometimes it's just you being lustful. Come on now, sis. You saw the red flags. You saw the fact that he doesn't open doors for you. He doesn't do the things that you like. You all don't like the same music. You all just are not compatible at all. Like, you saw the signs. I know, honestly, for myself, I've been with a person, and I saw the signs, but we were either just real cool or we were sleeping together. We really shouldn't have been, but you saw the signs. But you keep on going anyway. You even stay in it for some years. And some of us, we even married that person. You know what I mean? You go far into it, but you saw the red flags. Let's talk about the red flags, like I said. I'm talking to her, and she's telling me, yeah, I just knew it was the devil. The devil sent him and this, and this. Okay, sometimes people are sent to you, but is it the devil? Was it Satan? Or was it that you were being lustful? Let's take some credit, ladies. Let's go ahead and say it was us sometimes. Sometimes it's not that man. Sometimes it's not Satan. It's us. Like I said, red flags. It's a red flag when you meet a guy and he tells you that his car is in the shop, and you are with him for a couple of months. You still don't see that car. He's lying. He's lying. Red flag. So now you got yourself a liar. All of a sudden, like kids pop up out of the woodworks. You didn't know they had that many kids at first. They kind of eased it in there on you. Red flags. Red flags. If you didn't know about those kids and stuff in the beginning, or a few weeks into it, most people talk about their kids. That's something that they're proud of. So if it took forever for him to pop his kids out on you, red flags. If a man is borrowing money from you, straight out, red flags. Red flags. I get it. If you're together, you're in a relationship, you're married, something like that, and like say he left his wallet at home or something like that, and he needs a little help on something. Okay, cool. But if somebody's, can I get $20? You got $40? Can you pay my cell phone bill for me? Red flag, sis. He's broke. And he's gonna cost you some money and some problems. Another red flag. When a man is just too good to be true. Everything you say, he's like, oh, you're just like me. I like the same thing. Oh yeah, that's my favorite food too. But he's only feeding off of what you told him. Red flag. Listen to his conversation first. If he likes every single thing that you say you like, of course somebody's going to like what you like when they're trying to get with you. Don't tell a man every single thing that it is that you like, because a lot of questions that men have are, what kind of man are you looking for? I'm not going to tell you what kind of man I'm looking for, because then you'll try to conform and try to be the man that I'm looking for. If I give you the blueprint, you're going to be the man that I'm looking for. Red flag. Red flag. Red flag if he live with his mama and he ain't taking care of her. Red flag. Shouldn't be living with your mama. Move out. Get a job. Get your own. Okay? He got 6 baby mamas. And he talked bad about all of them. Red flag. Red flag. Why are you not with one of them? You ain't like none of them. But you make kids with them? Okay, red flag. So, I was trying to explain to her the same thing. Sometimes we see very clear, like in my situation, I've been in that position where I was just lonely. I was just tired of waiting. I felt like God was taking too long. Got my nerves. Felt like God was taking too long. So I got tired of waiting. And, when you're tired of waiting, that's when Satan will send somebody to you, because he doesn't want you to do what's right. But it's not Satan. If you see somebody, ooh, like, girl, he look good. Oh, my God. For some of y'all girls, y'all car riders where you like, oh, he looks good. Look at his car, girl. Look what he's driving. It ain't yours. That's not your car. It's stupid to get with a man because of the car and what he's got and stuff like that. It's not yours. That's a red flag on the ladies. Don't get that kind of girl. But it's not always Satan, y'all. Okay? Sometimes it's us. Sometimes it's women just being women. Sometimes it's women just being lonely. Some of us, we stepped out and we went a little lower. A little bit. We went a little lower than what we normally would. You know good and well, if you were not lonely, that brother would not be the one that you chose. Keep it real. Getting a man when you're lonely, or getting a man right after you've been hurt, it's like going to the grocery store when you're hungry. You're going to pick up some stuff you don't need. Okay? So, it's not always Satan. Sometimes it's us. And don't ignore the red flags. One thing I find very unattractive is, if you meet a guy and everything he says is hateful toward the mother of his child, that's something that doesn't sit easy. So you mean this woman was good enough for you to sleep with? This woman was good enough for you to go ahead and have a baby with? She takes care of your kids. She pays for the daycare. She feeds those kids. She's home with those kids every day. You only see him on the weekends sometimes when you feel like it. Red flag. Listen to what a man is telling you. I've had to learn it for myself too, ladies. Listen to what a man is telling you. One of the best pieces of advice that I've ever had was, a man will tell you exactly what they mean if you listen. If he says that he is just in it for y'all, like y'all sex buddies, that's exactly what it is. Y'all sex buddies. If he says, hey, I just want to be friends. I don't want a relationship. I'm not a marriage type person. And then a little bit into the relationship, you're mad because you're like, well, I don't know. He's just wasting my time. He don't want to be in a relationship and this. He said that. Okay. They will tell you exactly what they mean. If they make jokes all the time about your body, not being the way they want and this and that, he means that, sis. Not, men don't really say too much of what they don't mean. Most of the time they say exactly what they mean, especially about relationships. If he says that he's a gamer, guess what, sis? He's a gamer. So don't get mad. And when you met him, y'all was eating that pizza at the table and stuff, you know what I'm saying? It was good. Y'all was having fun. And he was like, yeah, I'm a gamer. And I love my video games. And you talking about me too. I play sometimes. No, sis, that's not what it is. When he said that he was a gamer, he's a gamer. That means he's going to be sitting on that video game. You're going to want him to take care of the kids and help you out a little bit. and he gonna tell you, I'm on the game. Now, he told you he was a gamer at first, right? So quit trying to make it out of something that it is not. A man will tell you exactly what he means when he means it. Some men will come and play games. They'll come to you, they'll date and do all that stuff. Some of them are unsure. Some men are hurt, they've been hurt. But you've got to give it time to get to know that man. And then you'll see those red flags. And when you see those red flags, run. Don't walk, run. Okay?